Why are we so excited? Because since 2015, there's been a full 4 per mil day every year at COP. Now, this COP, we've had 2 full days dedicated to soil. The Coalition of Action for Soil Health co-hosted the Food Systems Pavilion on November 11th. Check Twitter, COP27 soil is going viral. Rockefeller's tweeting, our partners are tweeting. It's very exciting. We are all here because we're committed to scale healthy soil practices globally. On the next slide, Beatrice, we are here because just as the 4 per mil initiative sign says, soil provides so many ecosystem services. We have to communicate at this COP. It's not just about mitigation. It's about food and nutrition security, ecosystem restoration, climate change adaptation and mitigation, as well as biodiversity. Last year at Glasgow, there were 0 pavilions on food systems. This year, how many? 4. There were 4 pavilions dedicated to food systems. So that means we're being listened to, our voice matters, we are making a difference. So the next slide just highlights that I'm going to focus this presentation just on the soil health resolution. So we have come together with COP per mil to acknowledge that we need to advocate for soil health. We have to get it into the climate negotiations because soil is this connector. So on the left-hand side, super degraded system here in northern Kenya where I took this photo. The next slide just highlights what is our soil health. So what is CASH? The Coalition of Action for Soil Health. Paul and I have a long story, tons of Zooms on the UN Food Systems Summit, Action Track 3. We put together all the game-changing solutions on soil, and we formed the Coalition of Action for Soil Health to make sure soil health was recognized in the Food Systems Summit. It's essentially to improve soil health globally by addressing implementation, monitoring, policy, and financing gaps that currently constrain farmers. These are the 4 goals. We want to integrate soil health into policy. We're already working on NDCs in Africa. We want to increase financing by 5 to 10-fold, increase the number of hectares, and fill research and development gaps, right? We still have questions about the impact of different land use on soil health. So one of the things that we're doing is the soil health resolution. This is very exciting. We need to get soil into the climate negotiations, recognize that soils are the basis of life, and it's the foundation of sustainable and regenerative systems. Affirm that agricultural systems can be part of the solution. We're already seeing it in the number of food system pavilions. On the next slide, because I can't remember all my stress the importance of aligning the 3 Rio conventions. Consider that soil is central to ecosystem restoration. We just launched the UN Decade on Ecosystem Restoration and reaffirm that international action is needed. So with that, I encourage all of you to, the next slide just says, reach out to member states, talk to Paul, talk to Beatrice, talk to me, talk to Julia, talk to anyone to see how we can bring this forward. Let's get France on board. Ethiopia is on board, European Commission is on board, and raise awareness about the role of soil health. I will close by saying my name is Leigh Winowiecki. I lead the soil and land health research team at C4E Craft Base in Nairobi. Thank you so much.